Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And here's Nedved. Now it's Messi! And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chance here to counter. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
It's Pele! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Gerrard. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, nicely intercepted. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And this is Ronaldo. He might be in here. Cristiano Ronaldo! He scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Roberto Carlos punched away. Messi goes steaming forward. Pele gets into some space. It's a goal kick. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Pass somewhat off target. Makelele. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a promising position. Now it's Hullet. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's an excellent interception.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Makelele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. Makelele. Roberto Carlos. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Lahm has it in a wide position. And that has been knocked clear. And they're quick to get it back. Mateus. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get...
There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
The defender is not giving up on this. Oh, it's come loose. There will be a throw-in. And it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gullit couldn't quite force his way through this. And a chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Matthäus. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. And it's Lahm. And here's Messi. Almost an hour gone. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Great vision. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 11, Messi. Number 13, Pele.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the
Manchester
field,
United take the lead.
15,
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Substitution.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Manchester United are looking to break at pace into the last quarter of an hour.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cruyff carries the ball down the right. Lahm could try cutting inside here. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Bale. And it's Lahm. And this is Bale. And this is Pele. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Substitution on the field, number 2. Now, coming on the field is number 66, Alexander-Arnold.
Time for a change in personnel. Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
The final 5 minutes. Played into space out wide. Pele. Pirlo. Now it's Pele. He's having a shot! Gullit.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a nicely weighted pass. Danger averted for now.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a sharp pass. Rummenigge looking to penetrate opposition lines. Cruyff. Now it's Roberto Baggio. A heavy challenge. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Volunteers for each block.
Well, how will we look back on that?
What a game, what a show.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's nice. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pullet is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Nedved goes short. And here's Nedved. And it's made its way to him.
Well played and well cleared.
It's Roberto Carlos! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Clipped into space. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Pele conjures time and space where few can. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Nedved. Oh, that is it! Has a look up and drives it forward. Now the ball's gone astray. Mateus. That's a good ball out wide. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's the chance to counter.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nesta proves too strong, too smart. Now it's Pele. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Pele. And it's Makalele. Roberto Carlos. And he welcomes it in. And he's onside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. So what can they make of this? Now it's Luis Suarez, Pelé. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Chooses... Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And this is Pelé. And this is shapes to shoot. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This is their second corner of the game. Lahm with the short one. Lahm delivers. And he's there to clear it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
This is a lost
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Make his way to the information centre. Substitution for Manchester United, number 20.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And this is Ronaldo, and Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Pelé! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Messi. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Chris. He's had a shot! Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Might be dangerous. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, third corner of the game.
18,
He's played it short.
Number 9, Pele.
This is
Number
Dembele!
13, Nedved. Number
And that has
10,
been cleared.
Makalele. Coming on the field.
It's the keeper's ball.
Number 5,
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution.
And that was nowhere near his best.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, it's Dembele. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Bale. And he's had a hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Out towards the flank. Passes short and sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Dembele. He can run onto that.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pirlo. Oh, important interception. Mateus. Bale. And it's Forlan. Roberto Carlos has created one goal already. And he's chosen to go back. And here's Forlan. Forlan will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got away. And he can clear it away.
Substitutions taking place.
Lahm. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Mateus. Koller. Hullet. And here's Forlan.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bellingham. Cross goes in there. He gets big. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, it's a beauty. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They have stolen level at the last. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do...
And the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
That parking in the area
Bale
around the
voted
is
man of the
strictly
match,
forbidden.
and
Please use
deservedly
parking
so.
provided by the club or any other paid parking
Manchester
facilities in the
United
area.
leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.